What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be and welcome back to ChaosMasters. And yes, I am saying welcome back because I did cover this title in a first impressions video a few months ago. So if you want more of a thorough look at the title and all of the different gameplay modes, check out my first video. In this video, it's just going to be like a brief overview. We're going to mess around and do a few summons and basically take a look back at one of Smilegate's first projects, ChaosMasters. And yes, that is the same exact Smilegate that's going to be bringing you Epic 7 later this year, and I know a lot of you guys are very excited about that title. So without any further ado, let's take a look back at ChaosMasters. Now right off the bat, when it comes to Epic 7, I'm very excited that they went with a full 2D art style when it comes to the character models. In this game, as you guys can see, they went with 3D polygons, which don't look bad in my opinion. However, they already look dated and they're only going to look worse as time goes on, and that's kind of like the con when it comes to 3D polygon artwork. Graphics always look better and 2D is just more timeless. So, but when it comes to like 2D splash art, they've been on their A game since day one. As you can see, here's Popstar Riri, one of my favorite characters that I have unlocked thus far. And here's just kind of like a preview of the heroes that you can collect. And like I said, we are going to be doing some summons here in this video, so we can take a look at a few more. This one right here, holy smokes, come on, it's a family channel, FG, it's a family channel. Got Guard Captain Cedric here, uses 2 shields. I really like that kind of art design there. But as you guys can see, when it comes to like, you know, making compelling characters, I don't think we really have anything to worry about in this game nor in Epic 7 because they are very good when it comes to character designs in my opinion. So let's jump over to combat here. And I'll kind of show you how this game works. Jump over here to the campaign mode. Pretty straightforward campaign mode. You run through all of the stages, trying to 3-star them. There's of course easy, normal, hard, etc., etc. So I don't think they're really gonna break the mold in any title when it comes to that. It just kind of is what it is. This game does have a ×2 auto skill mode as well, so just in case you do want to come back to ChaosMasters, it's quite easy to kind of run through the combat in this game. The game does give you a lot of freebies. It actually is still actively updated, so this game just hit a 3rd update in July, and they do kind of continually update when it comes to events, and the Facebook page is very active. So even though this game has been basically a commercial flop, and yes, it has been. If you go and look at the top grossing RPGs when it comes to Android at least, this game is way at the bottom. This game is down there with like the copy paste Chinese barely translated games at the very bottom of the top grossing list for RPGs. So as far as financially, this game did not do very well for Smilegate. So I'm actually saying that as kind of a good thing and a bad thing. So yes, this game was a flop, but they continually update the game and they continue to support it regardless. So I think that's actually a positive. So let's hope that Epic 7 turns out a little bit better. I can say from like a marketing standpoint, they are kind of trying to pull out all the stops when it comes to marketing Epic 7. So chances are the game is going to do at least better than this game did. But of course, time will tell when it comes to how much staying power the title will have in lieu of all of the competition that's out right now. But Epic 7 does have kind of a clear runway. A lot of people are looking for the next biggest thing, and there's not a lot of things on the horizon, so they have a really good chance to kind of pull that off. So campaign mode is pretty straightforward. This game also has kind of a rating system as well, and we're actually going to do a raid here. I'm going to go ahead and do auto assign. The game has tons of quality of life features to kind of streamline you into combat and making sure that you have the best kind of, you know, roles for the fight that you're going to partake in. So we're going to go ahead and skip your intro. Now, when it comes to raids in this game, there is no autoplay allowed, so you do have to play the raids the very first time manually, which I'm totally fine with. I'm totally fine with like kind of blowing through like the basic story mode with just autoplay, but when it comes to like real encounters like a raid or something like that, I do prefer to have to play these manually, so you kind of get a feel for what your team is like. So we'll run through here and we'll kind of do a few of our ultimates so you can kind of see some of the animations. Right now I'm just kind of doing some special attacks right here. The game has voiceovers, the same as Epic 7. If you guys have been, you know, you should actually subscribe to their Facebook page because they kind of give you guys a little bit of preview of what they're working on. And right now the game is working on recording all of the English voice actors, which is very cool. I love when games actually have voiceovers when it comes to attacks because it makes me feel closer to the characters when I can hear their voices, all right? So here's one of my first ultimates right here. Kind of let that play out. Little volley here. Pretty typical Archer move. But the voiceover just makes it a little bit better. When she says finish him, you know, I like that. A little bit of polish there. And the girl like yelling ouchie every single time she gets hit. I'm not sure who that is. Throw some moth powder in your face, which is always annoying. Do I need a heal? We'll go ahead and heal. We'll just go ahead and heal him just to see what it looks like. There you go. Another attack here. This is a single target. There goes Popstar Riri with her killer smile. This is a defense maneuver here. We'll just go ahead and just do it. Like I said, just trying to show you guys all the animations so you can kind of get a feel for the polish that Smilegate puts out in their game. All right, should I kill the ads? Nah, it doesn't really matter. We'll just... Have you fallen for me? All right, Riri, calm down, calm down. Go ahead and DPS down the boss because he is very low. 20% left, 14% left. Oh, wow. So Riri talks a lot, it seems. One more stun here. Smack you in the face. Here it is, the kill shots. Arcane Blast. Down goes the lava boss. G to the G. Oh, he did a little final explosion at the end. Almost killed me. But we're good there. So that's kind of combat in a nutshell. I've showed you both kind of the auto play as well as manual play in the game. It's one of those games that has the three skill system, like a basic attack, a special attack, and of course an ultimate. And like I said, in this game, once you've cleared a stage and once you've actually proven that you can beat it, you can use skip tickets from that point on. So that's one way that this game kind of respects your time, but that's not all. So let's kind of go through one other mode here, Magic Tower. So we've seen these modes in lots of different games. It's an endless tower. You'll go up the tower trying to clear as many stages as you possibly can to get as many rewards as you possibly can. Now, the thing about these modes is that they tend to kind of drag on. You kind of get bored at doing them over and over and over because there's really no weight to the mode. Like there's nothing like, it's not a compelling mode. You're just going up a mindless tower to get rewards. So I do like the fact that they do respect your time by adding an auto battle. So basically, if you want to just climb up this ladder as far as you can, turn on the auto battle, the game will automatically go up every single floor until you can't, until you die. So I do like that. Once again, like I said, these modes are just not super compelling. There's nothing super special about them. You're only doing them to get the reward. So I do like the fact that they say, you know what? We know this mode's not super awesome. Here's an auto battle feature to help you just go up the tower when you're bored. And the way I like to do these types of things is get a bunch of power over the course of like a week or so, or something like that, and then just do the auto tower mode at the end of the week, you know? So that's that. But like I said, we're not gonna spend too much time here. Ah, man, I'm stuck. There we go. We'll go ahead and get out of this mode there. Just kind of showing you a few of the quality of life features. And there, I wasn't defeated, game, all right? I wasn't defeated. And the same thing when it comes to Castle Siege as well. So I'll go ahead and do a Castle Siege. This is one of the modes that basically gives you a reason to have a really deep roster. Right now at the stage of the game that I'm in, I can only have 3 teams, but as you can see, it can move up to 5 different teams. Imagine having 5 teams worth of characters all leveled up and powered up in order to fight other characters' castles. And here's an example of them just kind of respecting your time, all right? Here is the Castle Siege mode. I'm gonna go against this team right here, tap to continue. Watch this, boom. The battle's actually going on right now. There's no reason to always look at all of your teams fight these different modes. I like the fact that, you know what, just simulate it. Just have me go through this. Now, I probably could have commanded that to actually defeat that, but that's okay. I'm not really trying to show you anything too crazy. But this is the Castle Siege mode right here. And you can basically automate all of the battles to kind of speed through it. But this guy is like super powerful. He put one of his strong teams at Team 3, which is a bit rude if you ask me. But that's that. But like I said, I'm not going to really go through all of the different modes here. I just want to kind of give you a feel for what the game plays like. The fact that I think that hopefully if the kind of the thought processes of kind of respecting your time and quality of life features transfer from this game over to Epic 7, I think we are in for a treat. A game that you can play every single day without it not feeling like a chore. But you know what? Now that I feel like I've already kind of explained a couple of different modes, why not just kind of go through the other modes as well? So you have a jungle mode here, which is your tried and true through, send your characters out on a mission. They come back in about 4 hours with goodies, so that's pretty straightforward there. Summon we're gonna do at the very end. We already talked about campaign. Of course there is a guild mode. There's a defense here, so you can set up a defense for your castle per se, and people can go and attack your castle to steal some of your resources. I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quickly here and go ahead and fight some of these guys and just beat them up. Once again, when it comes to PvP, you can play this manually or you can do auto if you choose to. Just for the sake of this video, we're just gonna auto play this one through. Now, this game does have, not only does it have asynchronous PvP, but it also has live PvP as well. So if you really wanna test how good you are in PvP games, this game does have a live PvP mode to really test you, because the game is totally different when you're not just predicting what the AI does. When you actually have to go against a real opponent that's actually gonna target your most powerful people, everything changes quite a bit. So that's that. So there you go, a little bit of PvP there, and there's tons of different PvP modes, as you guys can see. There's that Castle Siege mode that I just showed you. Here's the defense mode. Here's your tried and true arena mode. Coliseum is that real-time PvP mode. You can also summon bosses to basically, once you get a nice friends list and once you get a group of guild mates that are kind of on your roster and on your team, you can summon a boss and you guys can all attack it together and reap rewards that way. So there's a lot of different things going on in this game. I think it's a pretty well-rounded game. I don't really know why it didn't capture the attention of people, but like I said, this game really didn't take off very much at all, and it's very well made. I really can't say anything bad about it. I'm trying to find why this game failed, but maybe it was just too typical, and I think the thing that'll set Epic 7 apart, even if it has the same exact gameplay as ChaosMasters, just by having that 2D art style, I think that'll be enough to kind of set itself apart from other games. So let's go ahead and end this video off with some summons, ladies and gentlemen. If you do want to play this game does give you tons and tons of freebies. We got this orc that looks like he belongs in the World of Warcraft. He looks familiar as well. I feel like he comes from League of Legends, so maybe this is why. They use a little too many art designs from other games that are very easy to be you know what, he looks like someone from another game. Just a generic elf mage there. Do I have any cash app currency? Yes, I do. Should I do hero or should I do premium? I want her. This girl right here looks very cool. Let's go ahead and give it a try on this premium summon. It is premium for a reason, right? Let's open all. Evil Eye Medusa. This is kind of what I was talking about here. This, she looks good, but she looks dated. So I'm very happy that they decided to go with 2D art style when it comes to Epic 7. That's gonna be much better. This guy especially looks dated in my opinion. Eldwin the Judge. So there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this was a look back at ChaosMasters, a game that I think maybe just came out at the wrong time. That's why I didn't really capture the attention of people, but it's still a very good game to play. If you want to play it in the meantime until Epic 7 comes out, I wouldn't go too ham in this game because like I said, I think that Epic 7 is going to be everything that this game was and then some. Not to mention, it's always fun to play a new hero collector game when everyone else is playing it at the same time, so you can kind of participate in the events and things like that as a community. So that is just my opinion. Once again, my name is FG. Wait, I don't think they ever opened this up. Yeah, they never got around to episode mode. So like I said, didn't do too well financially, so they probably kind of canceled development when it came to that. But anyway, that will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again, my name is FG2999. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. And don't forget to register for Epic 7. I will be right there day one alongside with you. Until then, I'm out.